his film.
In this night, I came here at about 3 a.m. when the ship first hovered right here on this side, before it flew over the tree to come down on the other side. I set up my tripod, fixed the camera on top of it, and begun to shoot, when the object started to move up and down behind the tree. In order to get the best possible close-up, I zoomed in several times. This is how I shot the footage I gave you the other day.
No film which just shows a luminous object at night can ever be conclusive, unless it shows verifiable foreground data. But in this film, we have foreground data. The object is partially covered by the branches of a tree. Is it a large tree? We asked Carlos Diaz to take us to the site where he claimed he shot the film. We measured the diameter of the tree, the distance from the camera, we compared the zoom range of the camera, and we shot a lot of comparative footage from the same perspective. In our studio, using false colors to enhance the image, we were able to uncover details on the film not visible when you just view it. You have the same shape of the tree, the same right angle between the trunk and the branches, the same extended branches on the right side, and a second round tree or bush right in front of it. Although we were there years later, this is enough correlation to say it was the same tree in the same perspective. Any possibility of a montage or blue box effect? No. There's a direct interaction between the object and the tree. The tree vibrates, obviously touched by the energy field of the craft. And the glow of the craft slightly illuminates both the tree and the bush. This footage is real. It shows a large craft, and it is one of the best UFO films ever taken.
Caso para toda la investigación.
Soweit es geht. Stop.
After a careful measurement, we found the tree to be 35 feet wide, with a distance of 345 feet from the camera. Therefore, the craft was at least 60 feet in diameter. But are the Carlos Diaz UFOs unique, never before seen anywhere on Earth? No, they aren't. In 1965, Deputy Sheriff Arthur Strauch of St. George, Minnesota, photographed this disc-shaped orange-colored craft in the midst of a wave of sightings. On May the 4th, 1994, a cameraman of the local station TV Roma filmed this craft near Ostia, the ancient harbor of Rome. It was seen by hundreds of witnesses. In the enlargement, the same details are visible as on the Diaz films. Furthermore, little balls of light are obviously dropped from the main craft, the same type of luminous spheres as they are regularly seen over Tepoztlán.
El mismo tipo de energía de la cual están formadas las naves más grandes, pero en estas pueden estar
These spheres of light are made from the same kind of energy the big ship is made of, light energy. Some are unmanned, some have one or two people aboard. Some of these spheres are white, others blue, others red in color, and they are probes or monitors to study the environment. They explore the different life forms and conditions on Earth, many things. They don't interpret, they just study and collect the data and emotions involved. Since they are energy, nothing can stop them. They can go through anything. They even come out of the rocks.
Ahora sí, siendo energía, no hay nada que los pueda detener.
Another film was taken on August 23rd, 1994, by Darrell Spence in Mansfield, England. Again, it shows an orange-reddish disc which suddenly lights up, just as in one of the Diaz films. What causes this strange luminosity? We still don't know, but one who might have had an answer was the late Colonel Philip Corso, a member of the National Security Council under President Eisenhower and head of the U.S. Army Foreign Technology Desk. When Colonel Corso saw the Diaz photos, he knew they're real. And he claimed he saw the same type of technology when he coordinated the study of the Roswell wreckage by the U.S. Army Research and Development.
What you are seeing here, I told Diaz, is a flying saucer with its energy, propulsion energy on and going someplace. Either it's going or coming or accelerating. I don't know, because all you have here is a flat surface. So this thing is moving when it's like this, because the energy is on. And he was very pleased to hear this, because I told him the mistake that we have made. We built a type of flying saucers, but they would never fly most of the time, because they made the mistake not realizing that the extraterrestrial is part of the flying saucer and part of the system himself. His energy guides the system. I told him that this, from our studies and our intelligence we had, these colors are part of the guidance propulsion system.
So you are absolutely convinced the pictures are real?
They're real. They had to be real, because he took the pictures he had them. He never knew what this. Well, he couldn't know an explanation like this. The explanation had to come from something like I was in, research and development, knowing about what they were, knowing what the guidance system was, knowing the type of propulsion systems, and knowing what was in space. Otherwise, a nice fellow like Diaz would have never known this. He had to be saved maybe on the level that I was on. So when I told him this, he was really pleased and happy. Because I told the boy, well, you did an honest job, you were an honest man, but more likely you have been attacked by debunkers saying, oh, you don't know what you're doing. But you had something real here and never knew it. But it had to come from somebody that knew. So immediately when I saw it, I told Diaz what it was and explained it to him.
The renowned physicist Professor Dr. August Mason worked for the Belgian Royal Air Force and taught at the Catholic University of Louvain. After he learned about the Diaz pictures and studied them, he was as stunned as Colonel Corso.